So in this video, we're going to run through a quick review of EngageBay and compare it to LeadLoft to see which CRM is best for your team. Let's get into it. So this is EngageBay, and it's kind of set up like your traditional CRM where you have contacts, you have companies, then you also have deals. The difficulty here is figuring out how they all kind of mesh together. And the issue is that for deals, especially if you're migrating, you need to import deals, which I imported all of these. Or if you have contacts, you need to import all of those contacts. And if you have companies, you need to import all of those companies as well. So it gets really complicated just to set it up. So it does do a lot, but again, it's just complicated to set up. If you hop into LeadLoft in comparison, this is LeadLoft. And the way it works is you just have master leads. You can see here's Gusto, for example. If I open up Gusto, I get an overview of the company, all the communication on the right, all the contacts associated with that company here. And if you do want to sell the contacts, we have a switch, which just allows you to track contacts instead of companies within your pipeline. So it's super simple. When you import contacts, you're also importing all the deal information at the same time. So you don't need to import 3 or 4 times and figure out how all that information kind of meshes together, which gets really complicated. So just to hop back into EngageBay, if I go to a contact here and open them up, just to show you what it looks like, you can see again, it's kind of a do everything CRM, activities, emails, deal, task notes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It can essentially do everything, but it's just complicated to 1, set it up, 2, learn all of that, and 3, kind of how useful is it really to hop over here and look at all of these different fields. It's just a lot of different tabs and it's kind of just complicated to manage. And again, once you talk to somebody, you might convert them into a deal, in which case you start tracking the deal here. And if you open a deal, you're going to see that same interface that you saw under contacts, activities, notes, tasks, events, et cetera, et cetera. LeadLoft, again, is just a little bit simpler. You have those master leads. You hop in here, you drag them down. The goal is obviously to move them from new here and drag them to something like customer. And then you'll get a little celebration there. But it's just really straightforward, really simple. And the really cool thing I'd say with LeadLoft that makes LeadLoft maybe a bit superior to EngageBay is the outreach automation. So I can go to EngageBay here really quickly. Let's go to automations, and it's going to ask me to upgrade, but their automations are really based on like an event takes place, now trigger this automation. LeadLoft, on the other hand, allows you to automate outreach. So it's really powerful for following up or for generating leads. For example, with this VP's outbound demo, you can see here we have Bounce Shield, which will verify emails, and this will actually verify unverifiable or catch all emails. We have automated emails that are, of course, personalized. We have calling tasks, LinkedIn connection requests, LinkedIn messages, which again are automated. So running outreach with LeadLoft is just super powerful. And you can either do this for outbound or you can do it for inbound. So say I want to see who I need to follow up with. I have some saved filters here. I'll click follow up. It's going to show me all of the deals where I need to follow up with them. So if I wanted to, instead of just following up one by one like you would in EngageBay, I can actually just hop in here, select everybody, click playbooks, and then click the deal follow-up playbook. And you can design this and customize the copy. You can see here, this one's going to verify the email and then connect on LinkedIn, run some email outreach, check in on LinkedIn, so on and so forth. And to engage all of them, I just click enroll and you're off to the races. So it's a really powerful way to automate following up within LeadLoft that's just not possible in EngageBay. And the interesting thing here is we kind of covered, what EngageBay does. It's essentially just, it stores your contacts, companies, and then you track your deals. So there's not a ton going on there. In LeadLoft, one thing that's really cool is you can actually prospect on LinkedIn and save them to your pipeline. So I can hop into LinkedIn here, find somebody I might want to get in touch with. We'll scroll down. Maybe it's Ryan here. We'll just click save on him. And when you click save, what's going to happen is we're going to find his contact information, verify it in real time, and then add him to your pipeline. And what's really, really cool is if you want, you can actually select a playbook, and I'll just say founders outbound. And then when you have a playbook selected, not only are you going to find their contact information, but you're also going to engage them. Let's say app fresh here. We'll click save. So now we're finding his contact information and we're engaging him in that playbook we have selected. We'll go back, we'll click pipeline just to refresh it. Let's see, so there's app fresh and there's collective. If you open up AppFresh, and you can see AppFresh is active here because we're engaging him in that playbook. We'll open him up here. There he is. He's in that playbook. We're engaging him. If you give it a couple minutes, we will be able to find his email as well. But you can see we're searching for his email. We have his LinkedIn. We'll engage him across email, LinkedIn, etc. And just to go back here, you can also see Collective Club. We'll click save on him. He's added here as well. So LeadLoft's really powerful for prospecting, for outreach, for following up, and of course, it's easy to use. The really, really cool thing though is the AI features in LeadLoft. So if you are looking to generate leads, you can hop in here, click new playbook, click AI prospector, and just explain who you want to go out and prospect, and Leadloft will do it automatically. So let's just say HR managers located in SF, Miami, New York, etc. There we go. HR managers located in SF, Miami, New York, and San Diego with 100 to 500 employees. We'll click continue. It's going to build an audience in the background for us. And now we need to build up the actual steps of that playbook, right? So we can build it by hand or with AI. Let's go ahead and use AI here. We'll go ahead and click outbound lead gen. This is a prompt. It's going to save us some time. Build a playbook with 2 emails followed by 4 LinkedIn steps, scatter cold calling tasks in between. And for our pitch, we'll just say, we help companies streamline sales and scale revenue. There we go. We'll click generate with AI. And now it's going to start building that playbook in the background. So email steps, LinkedIn steps, etc. Let's just give it a moment. And there we are. So now we have bounce shield up front. It's going to verify those emails, follow up with an automated email, and we'll say hi, first name. We'll fall back to there, like hi there, just in case there's no email. I came across company name, thought it might make sense to connect. So it's already a great email. Scroll down, there's another email follow-up, LinkedIn connect, LinkedIn message, so on and so forth. It looks really nice. So let's go ahead and just use the playbook here. There we go. So now if you want to start this, you can just click start playbook here on the top right. When you do, what's going to happen is AI agents are going to go out in the background and go contact by contact, company by company, seeing if they match this description here. If they do, we'll find their contact information, verify it in real time, and then start engaging them in this playbook. And again, all of that happens automatically in the background without you having to do anything. So there you have it. That's my review of EngageBay. When it comes down to it, it's a really powerful CRM, but it's really just for tracking contacts, tracking companies, and tracking your pipeline. It doesn't do much more than that. There's no automated outreach, etc. If you're really looking for those more powerful features, then Leadloft's obviously the better choice here. So hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or my team. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.